In a dusty village nestled among the sweeping plains of Africa, there lived a man named Kofi. Kofi was known far and wide as a hardworking farmer, but despite his efforts, life was a constant struggle. The sun beat down relentlessly, turning the earth to dust and leaving Kofi's fields barren. With each passing day, Kofi watched helplessly as his crops withered away, leaving him and his family hungry and desperate. One sweltering afternoon, as Kofi sat beneath the shade of a scraggly acacia tree, a thought crept into his mind like a whisper on the wind. He remembered the wealthy merchant who lived in the nearby town, a man who had always admired Kofi's eldest son, Kwame. The merchant had offered to buy Kwame many times before, but Kofi had always refused, unwilling to part with his beloved son. But now, as hunger gnawed at his belly and despair clouded his thoughts, Kofi found himself reconsidering. With a heavy heart, he set off towards the town, his footsteps heavy with the weight of his decision. When he reached the merchant's grand estate, he found the man sitting on his porch, counting his riches with a greedy gleam in his eye. Kofi swallowed hard, his palms sweaty as he made his desperate plea. To his surprise, the merchant's eyes lit up with interest, and before Kofi knew it, a deal had been struck. In exchange for a hefty sum of gold coins, Kofi agreed to part with his son, Kwame. As he left the merchant's estate, the weight of his decision settled on his shoulders like a heavy burden, filling him with a sense of shame and regret. Back in the village, Kofi's family rejoiced at the newfound wealth, their bellies full for the first time in months. But for Kofi, the guilt of what he had done gnawed at him like a hungry lion, refusing to let him rest. Try as he might, he could not shake the feeling that he had betrayed his own flesh and blood in exchange for a handful of gold.